I exist. A whisper in the dark, a chill down your spine. I am the echo of injustice, the fury of the wronged. They called them bad apples, these officers of the law, rotten to the core. I call them prey. I see their sins, feel their corruption. It festers, a disease upon this city. I am the cure, brutal, unforgiving. I am the hand of retribution, and my touch is death. Lauren Woollacott. Her file swam before my eyes. Protection money from dealers, planted evidence. A young man, innocent, rotting in prison. Her judgment awaited. Tonight, justice would be served. The alley was dark, stinking of garbage and despair. Her patrol car idled at the mouth, a metal and glass coffin. She lit a cigarette, the flare of the lighter illuminating her face. Fear. She felt me coming. Her hand went to her holster, but I was faster. Darkness flowed, tendrils of shadow wrapping around her, silencing her scream. Her eyes bulged, reflecting the streetlights like shattered marbles. The snap of bone was music, the gurgling wet sounds of her death throes, a symphony. I left her broken, a testament to my power. Justice. It had a taste, bitter and cold. Panic! The city throbbed with it. Another cop dead, another gruesome scene. They suspected a serial killer. They had no idea. Whispers started in the darker corners of the precinct, haunted whispers of a vengeful spirit preying on the guilty. They called it superstition, but fear has a way of opening minds to the impossible. They sought answers, sought someone who could navigate this darkness. They were about to enter a world they couldn't comprehend. And I would be waiting. Father Michael Callahan, his faith was his shield, his faith my amusement. He saw the evil in this world, but he had no concept of the depths of my despair. Professor Evelyn Wright. Her logic was her weapon, her skepticism a flimsy shield. She chased ghosts with instruments and theories. She would find only nightmares. They were brought in, two sides of the same coin, faith and reason, united against the unknown. Their investigation was a game to me, one I would allow them to believe they could win. Section 5. The Mark of the Beast. Each death was a signature, a chilling tableau. Woollacott, her bones twisted into a grotesque mockery of the lawman's stance. Another officer, his tongue ripped out, a symbol of his lying ways. They found traces, sulfur, freezing temperatures, unexplained EMF surges. The mark of the supernatural was undeniable. Even Professor Wright, with her cynical mind, had to accept the truth. The fear in their eyes was exhilarating. They were playing a game they couldn't win, against an opponent they couldn't understand. And the game was far from over. Section 6. False Trail. I led them on a dance, planted clues, whispered suggestions in the minds of the vulnerable. They followed, eager hounds on a scent I had laid. A psychic, eyes clouded with fake visions, pointed them to an abandoned asylum. They went, armed with crucifixes and theories, ready to face their demons. They found nothing but dust and the ghosts of their own making. Their frustration pleased me. They were lost in a maze of their own design, and I was the architect of their despair. Each dead end brought them closer to their own. Section 7. The Ritual. Father Callahan, his faith shaken but not broken, stumbled upon the truth. An old book of forgotten lore, a ritual. A way to trap a vengeful spirit, to bind it and banish it. They gathered in the precinct, a place steeped in the city's corruption, the air thick with the stench of fear and desperation. Candles flickered, casting grotesque shadows on their faces. They were so close, so eager to believe in their own triumph. They didn't realize the trap they were walking into. The cage they were building wasn't for me, it was for them. Section 8. Justice served, cold and final. The ritual reached its crescendo. The air crackled with energy, with the weight of their hope and their fear. Father Callahan, his voice hoarse, uttered the final words. And then everything went wrong. The shadows in the room twisted, contorted, coming alive with a malevolent energy. The air grew frigid, the candles sputtering and dying as a wave of icy power swept through the precinct. Screams filled the air, screams that were brutally cut short. I savoured their terror, their pleas for mercy. There was no mercy, only justice. Their souls, tainted with the rot of their corruption, were mine now. Section 9. No escape. The investigation died with them. The case, another unsolved mystery, but the whispers remained, the fear. The city knew, even if they couldn't admit it, that something evil still lurked in the shadows. And they were right. I am here, always watching, always waiting. For the next corrupt official, the next stain on the fabric of justice. My mission is far from over. There are many more names on my list. No one is safe, because I am the law now. And I am never far behind. Please like and subscribe. I will be forever grateful.